Hey everybody, how are you doing? I'm Heather. I'm Director of Education here at Luminess. Guys, we are here each and every day for you, so you learn more and more about Luminess, what we have to offer, and all the goodness. I'm going to turn to Facebook because my monitor's not working. Making sure. Oh, do I need to put my volume down? Nope. All right. So we are good to go. So in the live chats that we've done so far today, this thing. Hold on. How's it on? Hey, Kim. In the live chats that we've done so far today, we did skincare on the 10, and then we started the makeup at the 11. So I did concealer, blended that bad boy in with my blender, and powdered. Marissa, afternoon, Christina. And so I blended all that in, powdered, and airbrushed over that. Now I did use a combination of concealers just to get kind of a light medium tone so I could highlight underneath. Now, what was the first thing I said? Hello, Allison. Hello, Maria. Hello, Amy. Cindy, howdy. What was the first thing I said to this morning at the 10? I said I felt and looked tired. And guys, I knew it when I was putting it on. I shouldn't have done it, but I feel like the concealer is making me look tired. Just because of the fact it is going to be a heavier coverage than just our regular airbrush concealer, or even the peach color corrector. Oh yes, Sarah. All of our products marry together. So with our matte bronzer, I put a shade 2 silk in there. The blush, you can mix a drop of love in there. So you can mix anything y'all want. All of the airbrush products mixed together. Hello, Amy. So I am actually, first time ever, going to take off my makeup to fix it. So I just feel like I'm super wrinkly under here today. So I'm going in there. Now I've already set it. I've already, I set it with the powder. I'm not going to do so much on the lid. I'm not too concerned. But wiping this, I am going to kind of, guys, I tell you, I'm like barely touching right here. But I am going to wipe off everything underneath my eye, because I do feel like I'm, hold on, let me get a closer upper mirror. I just feel tired. And so I felt like, because I did add a lot of concealer, and you know how great our concealer is because it's, it doesn't move, but maybe I was just heavy-handed. Okay. So if you noticed what I did, make sure I'm not missing any questions. Now I'm kind of just blotting it away. So I'm not having, when you see me take makeup off where you see that line, I'm trying not to do that because I'm not taking it off my forehead. I don't have to reapply, but I do, and then I can blend it here. I don't have to do it on my chin, so I can keep it just right here that I need to repair. I do see my... See, Cindy? Well, guys, I just like to be honest and let you know. I mean, as I was looking in the mirror, I was like, man, I still feel old, like wrinkly and crinkly and all that. So I didn't want it to feel like that. And so I really do feel, I always tell you guys that as we age, so when we're young, okay, let's go back to when we're young. When we're young, you pile on the makeup to look older. I mean, how many times, you know, if you have teenagers, you're like, wash that off your face. You're not wearing that. When I was growing up, it was more of, hey, you can wear lip gloss right now, or you can wear mascara. You know, it was like stages, because nowadays, like if you have a 14, 15, 16-year-old, you put makeup on them, they're going to look 20. I mean, it's insane. And so we pile on the makeup to cover up our youth. And then as we age, we want to actually use less makeup, hence why airbrushing looks so good on us, than we normally do, because we want to let our youth shine through. So you need to cover what you need to cover, but let that skin shine through as well. That's why skincare is going to be so important, because we need to treat the skin before we even add anything on it. That's blush, so I don't want to use the blush. Here's the peach color up. I either want to use the peach color up, or I love our concealer. It's my go-to. And I have to say that when I'm doing this for under eyes, it's super important, because it's not going, it'll give me the coverage. Even if I want like a woo-woo, well, you know, like beat face. Hello, Melissa. Both Melissas. It doesn't matter, because of how we're putting it on, it's going to still look amazing on the face. I'm not going to sit there and concentrate underneath the eyes. I kind of go swipe, swipe, and move it down, swipe, swipe, move it down. And I'm barely pulling back. So here I go. I'm going back and forth. I can feel it coming out, back and forth, blend it down. And then I'm just kind of going over those areas that I kind of wiped it off. I can go in. If I feel like it creased any, just pat it out. And guys, I'll have to tell you, being tired looking today, it is a lot easier. It looks a lot better than putting on regular concealer. And the other thing, and I'm going to show you a trick at the end. Put about two, well, I probably only needed two drops of silk to blend it all out. All right, still keeping it 4 finger widths away. Keep moving. I'm going over, still making passes. Hey, Stephanie. Hola. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? All right, so there you go. Now, to me, that looks better. I don't feel like it's as heavy. I feel still like it's still bright enough. It's not weighed down, but I am going to take porcelain, shake it up. And porcelain is one that it's something you normally would put on beforehand. However, because my under eyes I feel are a little more puffy or wrinkly, I'm going to add porcelain. Now, porcelain is colorless, so I can just go to sound. It feels so good. And I'm just putting this everywhere. This can go right on top of my makeup, of my foundation. Still lightly pulling back on my trigger, but still just kind of going everywhere. But it is really concentrating it underneath my eyes so I can get more. I mean, that looks so much better. Can y'all tell the difference from what I did come in? Like, I just felt it was way wrinkly. And now with this porcelain, I'm plumping the skin back up to not look so tired. So there you go. I just feel like that was so much better than to put so much regular makeup, traditional makeup under my eyes. Yes, there is a time and a place for that. But not on a day that I feel tired or look tired. All right, so now I'm going, hello, Lisa. Now I'm going to go in with my Lion King again. And do a little more contouring. And I did do a little bit of contouring on my crease right in that area. Let's go ahead and use Lion King eyeshadows. So now I'm going to go in with, let's see, what do I want to do? I'll do Wisdom. And I'll go right back and forth here. Right there. Okay. And with my finger, I'm going to go in with, what one is this? Landscape, which is very neutral. And with that, I like doing it with my finger just because I can place it right there. That is, look at that. Look how pigmented that is. Just placing that color right on the lid. Bam, bam. And then if I wanted to go back, I can kind of blend that a little bit more. But then if I wanted to go, yes, Marissa, I did airbrush porcelain on after. The porcelain is colorless, so you can put it on before, which I was prepped for foundation when I did my 10 o'clock. And then I used a little more snapback underneath the eyes because I was trying to do anything to plump up my eyes. But know that you can go back and add porcelain. You don't want to spray heavy. You still want to spray light, but that's going to help maybe settle the makeup and maybe plump up the skin. I can concentrate here, but it won't remove it. It works with the airbrush, which is pretty cool. All right, so now I'll take Pride Rock. Now let's do, what is this one? African Clay, which is a medium brown. And I'm just going to add that right to the outside crease, outside corner, kind of making a V shape. You still, even though porcelain is clear or colorless, you still need to make sure that you shake that bad boy up as well. And I'm not bringing that over too much. I just want to keep it on the outside. And then now I can go in. I don't know. Let's go lighter. So I'm going to take Wisdom, which is that shade, the lighter shade I did in my crease, and put him underneath. Sorry, I'm trying to read the questions. So it's not a dark a dark line. It's a lighter line, but I like it. Now I shall go in and highlight with Lion King. Down the nose. I always do it here now. I think I just ate that brush. Just because I do like that little bit of shine right there. And then to add some color to the cheeks, we're going to do it. We haven't done it in a while this way. So I'm going to add Pounce lipstick with the Lion King to my hand, to the back of my hand. Take my blush brush and add a little bit of color. To my cheeks. All right. Now let's get, I'm gonna get a vinyl. Pounchy pouch. I don't know, let's do this one. Because I tend to go to the same colors, although I need to fix the eye a little bit more. Adding a little bit more landscape right to that eye. I'm going to blend this edge off a little. You know, it's funny when we're doing makeup, guys, don't get tunnel focused. Don't, like start looking just at one thing. You need to take a step back and look at everything. When I'm doing, I have some on this brush. When I'm doing my makeup and you see me use a mirror this big, I am going in and, like I'm looking at this eye, okay? But you do want to go back and look at the full picture to make sure that everything is put together, if that makes sense. I didn't, Cindy. I haven't found Waltz yet. Boosted is, no. Amy asked, is there any reason porcelain was a better choice than Boosted? No. The only thing, Boosted has a little bit of a color to it. So if I had a clean face and I was starting over, then I probably would have done Boosted because it does help tighten. Although I needed more plumping than tighten. And putting it over makeup, it was just the better choice because it's colorless. Even Boosted has somewhat of a color. Does that make sense? This is, oh my gosh, this is Waltz. Yes, I found Waltz. Yeah, I understand, Sarah. Believe me, girl. You see me use other brushes, so I know what you mean. And we are working on that. It is it's whatever I see in my eyesight. Let's go ahead and I'm going to add some mascara. And guys, if you haven't had a chance to look, our mascara, if you spend $40 or more, you get a free mascara. It's a gift with purchase. And then if you spend $80, you're getting free shipping and also a translucent powder, which I love our powder. So I'm just going to brush a little bit of mascara through. Good in the end. Amy, I'm so glad you're here. That's what these are for. Amy said, I'm just learning. Girl, please come back. The people that have been on here a while have been probably like, we've had enough of Heather. All right, so I did just a little bit of mascara. That brush is shaped where you can really get it on, and then it has the thinner tip where you can kind of straighten out the lash, which I love. This one I need to kind of separate a little. Yeah, Sarah, I have more Morphe brushes, and Elf ones are good just for the fact they're almost disposable brushes. They're cheaper ones. Um, brushes are something you would want to spend some money on, just for the fact that it's the tools, somewhat tools to do the makeup. Not like this tool. And so it's really just try them out and see. Some of my lip brushes that I have in my makeup kit are paint brushes. And so it's really just finding out what's going to work best for you. Okay, Waltz is the vinyl I'm trying on right now. Oh, thank you, Amy. I hope you asked me a question, I'm going to tell you a response. When she said, Amy said that she enjoys my transparency and knowledge. And I feel like if I was up here going, Luminess is the best thing, and you need to only use Luminess, and then I go and use other makeup like that, you are able to tell. The fact that I know so much about Luminess and their products and what works best with others should show you how much I use it. Okay. So I'm telling you, hands down, guys, that, and I still try other makeup just to compare it to Luminess. And, I know that some people, maybe you're just starting with Luminess and you're getting bits and pieces. All makeup should work together. There's going to be other makeup that's better than others. Luminess and our airbrushing, hands down the best. Like, everyone needs to airbrush, flat out, period, ... It does. If you tell me, Heather, I need a foundation that does this, airbrush. Well, no, Heather, I need a foundation that does this, airbrush. Well, no, my face is different. I need a foundation that does this, airbrush. It is the answer to any finish that you want, any coverage that you want, any color that you need. It doesn't matter if you like light coverage, heavy coverage, medium coverage, half cover. It doesn't matter. Luminess is going to do that for you. The fact it is touchless, the fact that it is, you're airbrushing this on, it's going to last. You're using 10 times less makeup. I can go on and on and on. When you start airbrushing, try to switch back to regular makeup. You're going to be like, this is gross. And chances are, if you've been waiting to use it, and because you're like, oh, I don't know, it's kind of intimidating, you're going to finally get it out and plug it in and start playing with it. And you're going to be like, what was I thinking? Ladies, we all know that in our head, we play up scenarios that are way out of control and not even half of what's going on. We respond to situations that haven't even happened yet in our head. And that's what we do. We see the infomercial. We talk to, somebody about Luminess, and we order it and we're excited, but there's sometimes that, some time that has passed since you ordered it and that excitement. And then you get it home and you're like, do I need to open it? Oh, look at all those cords. There's all the cords because it all comes put together. You plug it in to the outlet and you're ready to airbrush. Your hose, your airbrush, your stylus is all connected. It's all connected to the compressor. You just plug it in. There's one hole left. You plug in that bad boy and you start airbrushing. Practice with water. Play with it with water first. Just get it down. See, have fun with it. Guys, this is makeup, okay? Makeup. We are not saving the world's problems right now. We are just fixing it all face, all right? It might be you're fixing the world's problem. It might seem like that to you because you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. Or, oh my gosh, people are complimenting me. Or, oh my gosh, I do look 10 years younger. It's going to be amazing. And if you're not loving it, if it's not doing what you want it to do, then you're doing something wrong. And then you're going to come back and you're going to talk to me, because if I have to go to your house, you will love it. Okay. If I could be there for every single person opening an airbrush and teaching you one-on-one how to do it, I would in a heartbeat, and you will love it. This is the next best thing. You're able to ask me questions. You're able to talk to me about it. Maybe you can't airbrush right now. Tonight, airbrush, come back. I'm back here tomorrow, 10, 11, and 3. Okay? Come back and see me. I'm off my soapbox now. My next challenge, travel without my airbrush. What will I do? Thinking just, huh. Interesting, eh? Oh, thank you, Dawn. All right. I got on a soapbox and I need to finish putting on. This is Waltz in our new vinyls. Cindy's wearing it too. It's really pretty. I like that. Might need to take that one too. I'm like, I do not know who took Waltz. Who is taking Waltz? I guess I shouldn't confess that on camera. All right, guys, there you go. That is it for today. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. It's hump day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I can get the comments so I can see you guys, and we'll get started. All right, bye for now.